I'ma give you all of me. Might as well just be in love. Might as well just be in love. Feel that you were better me, baby. I need you to see that you wasn't ready enough.
My name is Junie. I'm a singer-songwriter, also an artist, and I'm from Canada, Vancouver, Canada. And right now I'm in Korea, pursuing my career and having a hell of a time. And I'm doing a North America tour very, very soon. I think next month, so in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's who I am.
Because you grew up in Canada, but you're currently living in Korea, I wanted to
Mhm.
ask you if there's a song that reminds you of your life in Canada.
Oh wow. There's a few songs. There's songs that I enjoy listening, or is it songs that I've written?
It can be any song.
Any song?
Yeah.
There's a song from my first album. It's called my first studio album. It's called Blanc, and there's a song called Boyhood, and it's like a little message to my mom, my family, and just like myself, my younger version of myself when I was in Canada. And that song, I listened to it the other day actually, and it reminded me of home again, and got me kind of like excited to go back home because after the tour as well, I'm spending my time with my family and looking forward to that. So yeah, I think that's the song that I can tell you right now, top of my head.
Yeah, I love that song. I love the album, and it kind of
Thank you.
transitions, no worries. It transitions into my next question because compared to your earlier music like By My Side and Blanc and Pre-Blanc,
Mhm. Mhm.
your recent work feels even more vulnerable than those songs. And I kind of wanted to know like what made you want to lean into the shift, like emotionally and sonically?
Uh, Great question. I mean, like it's something that I've always wanted to do as an artist. You kind of want to just say the words that that you have deep inside, but sometimes it's hard to do that as a when you start as an artist, you kind of want to put out music that realistically people will be able to relate more
Yeah.
and something that's more commercial and for them to songs that you want to make like you want the songs to basically be in people's playlists rather than expressing what you really feel. And um, for me, it was a journey of like figuring out how I could do both of that.
Mhm.
And I try to um, kind of get these experiences from not only my songwriting, but the songs that I write for others, and as a songwriter myself. And from doing these experiences, I feel like I gained the confidence to be able to really say like and be vulnerable, like you said, and really speak my mind. And it just naturally came about, and this album just became uh, unnecessarily very sad. But I'm kind of a lot of people know me as a very very bright and like bubbly like
Yeah.
personality, but wanted to show them that it's not only the side you see of me on camera isn't the only side that I have, and I'm human as well, and I'm able to feel these different emotions that others feel as well behind closed doors. And I thought that was it felt like the perfect time in my career to experiment with that and kind of just you know it just naturally led me to that direction. And I had one of the most fun writing this album, and like thinking about all the songs that I've written in my life. I think working on this album was a ton of fun and a blast. And just because of the music itself, it might be very emotional, but we were just having a great time working on it. So yeah.
I love that. And honestly, like, yeah, because I've been a fan of you since like 2020. So to kind of see your
Oh my
growth,
goodness!
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, to kind of see your growth and like you explore different sides of you and be more open. Because like you said, you are a very like bubbly person, and to see the more sensitive Junie, it's really like I don't
Yeah.
know.
I kind of did a little bit of a build up there for with Get Real, and I kind of showed them like, yeah, I'm a sensitive person, and yeah, so it felt really natural for me to
Mhm.
put out this album, and I'm very proud of it. So I'm glad that you enjoy it, and wow, thank you for being a fan for so long.
Oh my God, of course, I love it.
Thank you, thank
Um,
you.
and you mentioned that you write for other artists and
Mhm.
um when I listen to those songs, I can always tell it's a Junie song just because you have like this like distinctive style.
Wow, thank you.
Um, but Anget really recently said that you become more of a J person when you write for others rather than your
Hmm.
natural ENFP self. And I kind of
Hmm.
wanted to know, how do you balance telling their story while still expressing your own perspective while keeping your own like writing style?
Wow, like, great question. I mean, like I learned to kind of put myself in a different headspace when I'm writing for other artists, you know, and these artists that I've like be able to write for, they live completely different lives as me, and it's something that, you know, that I'll never be able to really know how what they're going through. But
Yeah.
I try my best to imagine everything, and just through what they like portray as their image as a group or like a K-pop group, and so we try and like dissect what would be a great fit. So for me, it's like making an outfit for them rather than an outfit for myself or like something that I like. I kind of want them to shine, right? So we think of it as a way of, you know, they have such a great foundation. They're all so talented and very great looking and everything, all that. And but then, what can we do as a songwriter to, like, what kind of song could we make for them to really shine and you know put up on the get them to really just kind of show all the amazing characteristics they have, and that's the brainstorming that we kind of do. So I don't really do it all myself, but I have a team. I have a group of friends, songwriters that are amazing, talented people, and we kind of brainstorm off each other, thinking about that. We talk also with their team, like the staff behind the scenes in their team, and we have conversations and hear what they would want for their artists, and it's kind of like it's a very different approach to writing, but it's something that I enjoy, and um, I kind of continuously want to do because it helps also with my work when I'm working on my own music.
Yeah.
Uh, there's certain aspects that I learn from this side, and I kind of bring it over. I'm like, okay, I incorporate this into my own stuff, and it really works out, and it's been working out, and I guess that's why. I mean, you're still a fan, so like, I guess that's why it
Yeah.
worked out. So yeah, it's just it's continuously learning. It's a learning experience, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. I love the outfit analogy because I didn't really
Mhm.
like think about that before.
Mhm.
Um, but like, damn, you're busy. Every
I
song I
mean,
like see you post about, it's like they're all so different from your own stuff, and it's
you
like,
know,
yeah, I don't know
it's
how you
one of
do
the.
it, but you're
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, I can't take all the credit. It's always just a bunch of talented people and great warm-hearted people that respect each other, and we kind of trust each other to that we can make good music, and I think that's the most important part. We kind of trust each other,
Absolutely.
and the fact that we all love music. So that's how it comes. That's how it comes
Yeah,
alive. Yeah.
absolutely. Do you have a favorite song that you've written for someone else?
Wow, that's it's a very hard question
I
because
know.
I love all the songs that I was able to write, but recently we did a song for Zero Base One. It was a recent release. It's called Roses, and that song, it was a long time. We took a long time making that song. Like everything from the recording and the arrangement and just like figuring out the melody. It was a lot of work, but it's like climbing a mountain where it's like the process of it might be very tough
Yeah,
and you kind of give up sometimes, but then when you get to the top, you get that like satisfaction, you know?
yeah,
And that was one of the songs that we that hit me really hard. I was like, wow, this is a song that I'll never be able to put out myself, but it's a song that I'm so proud of that it's you know it went to the right hands and they killed it obviously, and they're such talented group of dudes and so kind as well, and they show so much love to me and my music too, and it just kind of like it makes me want to give them better, continuously like write better songs for them, and it's a great relationship to have, and so I'm very blessed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song. I also loved Slam Dunk, that one as well.
Oh, Slam Dunk was another that was a fun time as well. It's something that I don't really rap. I sing, right? But then
Yeah,
there's a lot of rap in that. There's a lot of shouting in that, and yeah, we had a lot of fun recording that.
yeah. No, it's a great
Yeah.
song. Kind of moving on to your latest album, Null.
Hmm.
You mentioned that it was inspired by Daft Punk, and I wanted to
Hmm.
know if it was the like Daft Punk's emotion or their lyrics or kind of beyond the lyrics, like what kind of inspired you to write Null from them? If that
Mm.
makes sense.
No, it makes total sense. There's actually a lot of inspirations in that album.
Mm,
But as growing up, you have stages in your life of like you kind of get into a certain genre and then you kind of move different
mm,
genre, and then as you get older and older and older, you realize you've listened to so much music that you kind of like everything.
yeah,
And that's what I've become. And I tried to incorporate that in the album. And Daft Punk is um, one of my favorite type in terms of sound and what they've created. And they literally I feel like they invented their own sound
yeah,
in a way that changed the whole world. And I even got them like tatted on my arm. So like that's how much they mean to me.
yeah.
And and also the producers and the writers that helped me make this album, they were also big fans, and we were able to connect to that. And that's
Mhm.
why we wanted to like show homage and like, just pay our respects, like thanking them in a way of like, wow, thank you for giving us like making us inspired to make music. And we put a few hints here and there throughout the album, and hopefully people will be able to catch on. I sometimes like I don't even want to say it because it's like I want people to notice, like yourself, like if you can listen to it, like especially like songs like Passion, Pain, and Pleasure, it's very, very like heavily Daft Punk inspired,
Yeah.
and also The Weeknd and those artists, they all like I feel like they all feed off each other. They also like I mean they work with each other as well, but then I feel like they're inspired by each other, and I wanted to kind of show that as well, that I'm inspired by these artists that, I've looked up to and enjoyed my whole life. So
Yeah.
that's
Actually, Passion,
that's
Pain, and Pleasure was the song that I kind of was like,
right.
it has the
Yeah.
Daft Punk
Mhm.
sound, but also I find that you have your own sound. Like there's no one that sounds like you. So it
Thank
was kind of
you.
cool to see that
Thank
balance.
you very much.
Oh, of course. Um, and yeah, I did get the weekends like style
Mhm.
as well too. So love to see the Canadian representation there.
Exactly, right? Yeah. I'm so proud to be Canadian sometimes.
Me too. I'm Canadian
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we are all happy here. So yeah.
Exactly. And so like speaking of this album, it has a double meaning of nothingness and you, which by the way
Mhm.
is literally incredible. Like that's great, so
Thank you.
creative.
Thank
Um,
you.
but I wanted to know, is the album more about losing someone, losing a part of yourself, or kind of a combination of both? And also, what personal moments, if you want to share, kind of sparked this theme for you?
Well, for the first part, I think it's a combination of both, but I always thought of, losing someone. I mean, having someone that special that impacted your life.
Mhm.
They basically make who you are and you
Yeah.
make who they are. And once you lose that certain person, you feel like you lose a part of yourself. And it's as cliche as that sounds, it kind of really makes sense when
Yeah.
you really experience it. And yeah, there was a moment in my life where I experienced that, and I feel like we all go through that. And um just having that experience, I wanted to talk about it in a more vulnerable way, because I felt that it was a great time in my career where I'm able to be more expressive rather than, kind of, being too cookie cutter, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just had the urge to be experimental, and I also being, on like platforms where I can talk about my life and my personality, like Get Real,
Hmm.
and just other like stuff on YouTube and stuff, and just I had so much fun, you know. I never thought of myself as someone that would share a lot of my personal things, but then I thought, huh, this is a really, it's very self-healing and it's very, you know, it's something that helps me you know, get up in the morning it's in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I felt if I was able to do that in my music and other people would listen to it and hopefully like maybe if they were going through the same thing, maybe this album can help them out or make them feel at least help them feel better. And I just had all of these things in mind and while I was making the album. And what was the second part that you asked?
Oh, it was what personal moment or realization sparked this theme
Oh,
for you? Yeah.
oh yeah, I think I just answered that then.
Yeah.
I just yeah, going through, you know, not only like recently, but just I try to think of the very like even like long like not decades, but like you know years ago, you know, when you have your like first love and you know all those kind of things, or even just a friend like friends that you lose or you know when you might be very close with, but then you just kind of drift apart. Just those kind of moments in life. I was just thinking about the whole time writing this album, and um, it was in a way kind of in a way it was painful to kind of like re-feel these like hardships, but at the same time I real like it gives you a realization that oh like I've grown, like I've become in a way I've evolved into a person, and that's all these experiences made me who I am today, and it kind of made me feel proud of myself too. So
You should be
yeah,
proud of yourself.
thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
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 no, I love that. And I think because the album is so like vulnerable and relatable, it shows like you who you are as a person, but also your fans can connect to it. And I know a lot of like my friends listening to your album for the first time, like they really like loved it compared like not compared to the other ones, but like
yeah.
it's a change and you're like entering your
Right,
30s, right? So it's like
right,
a kind of like an
exactly.
end of an era. So
Yeah, and like, oh, just to add to like,
yeah.
as someone that loves music and loves music that's created by humans, it's kind of like, and we live like now we hear so much of music that isn't created by humans, and it's just kind of it felt like for us to really be able to stay connected with the audience and people around the world, where we should be able to be more vulnerable rather than doing something that can be recreated very easily with the tap of a button.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm not only just for this album, but I'm continuously figuring out how to do that in my future work as well.
Yeah. I completely agree and I'm very excited to see like what else you come up with.
I appreciate you. I think we need more people like you who can really appreciate music. So
Oh,
for
thank
us, like
you so much.
musicians like us, we thank people like that, you know. So thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Oh, of course. I've definitely related when you said that you kind of are open to like all music now at this point of your life. I kind of feel that way too, and that's why I love this job because it's like even if it doesn't sonically hit me or something, it's like the lyrics will or something. So
Right. There's always going to be something that can you can relate to, and if you always if you, I always think about it this way, like someone in their living room or in the studio or outside in a park made this song
yeah,
feeling a certain way, and just the beauty of that is just crazy. Like I think like what can be more cooler than that is what I
exactly.
think. So
You get me, you get me. Some people don't. So
yeah.
that's like,
It's all good. No, we get each other, so
yeah,
we're all yeah.
exactly. And with this album, I wanted to ask you like, and this is all if you're comfortable to share, but what song was the hardest to write and finish emotionally?
Ooh, man. You know, eh, I feel like the songs that may seem like it was hard to write, it was the most easiest
Ooh,
because there
okay.
was just so much I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but songs like, oh man, like technically, like in terms of technicals aspect, I think Weight of Time was the most hardest to finish because of how much music is in that one song. It's literally like nine minutes of like it's continuously changing and there's parts. So technically that was the hardest to make, but um lyric wise, I think man, I mean next to me, Residue, like those songs were so easy to write because it was just I just started like, you know,
Words feeling.
it was all in here. So,
Yeah.
but songs, like lyrics for, wow. Hmm. I think Sour was very difficult for
Okay.
me to write for lyrics because it was a type of feeling that I haven't felt in a very long time. I had to really like grab it from like a past experience, and it was more of a that song was it represents the part of my life where I was much more younger and more like naive in
Hmm.
with love and don't even know what love is yet. And now being myself in the present day, it's kind of hard to rethink in that way.
Yeah.
That's why it was hardest to write. But everything in like melodic wise or just musically, everything just really, I mean, we literally made this album in not even half a year. It was like 4 months. We just went
Wow.
crazy. So yeah, musically, in terms of like arrangements and like stuff like that. Kind of went, it just flew by. But I think it's the lyrics that was the most hardest for me. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. And like, did this whole process bring up any unprocessed emotions that you had? Or because you said like sour, you had to go back to
Yeah, there's a
that.
bunch. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it was funny because like you would write, you're literally you think a certain way and you believe in the certain I don't know, let's say like you believe in a certain mindset and then you go into the studio and you're writing a song and then while as you're writing you realize I'm not this type of person. You know what I mean? Like, this is
Yeah.
not what I, no, this is not what I think. And I would just rewrite everything. There's
Oh,
certain, yeah. So like, even songs like Next to Me, it was a very bitter, like, it was like, the lyrics were very bitter. I was like,
mhm.
like, first I wanted to write something that's like a very, like, upset ex-boyfriend type of song.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
then as I was writing, it's like, no, this is not how I feel. Like I kind of
Mhm.
feel in a way it's more of a closure and it's like a I want to write this as a letter to that person that impacted my life so much that I kind of want to I don't want to be bitter about it. I want to be kind
Mhm.
of just I want to be accepting of it. And so like that song next to me completely changed the lyrics of how it sounded in the beginning. So just things like that. There were times like funny moments where like I would let my producer writer, like my writer friends, like hear the demo, like, and then I would switch up the version, like the lyrics, and they'd be like, "What happened? Like this
Yeah.
isn't. I didn't know you were feeling this way." And I was like, "Yeah, I realized I felt this way."
Oh.
So there's moments like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could think that
Hmm
comes with all writing.
hmm
But also, yeah, this album's just so mature, so it's like really fun to see that side of
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
And I kind of wanted to spotlight Seasons, which you just released like over Christmas, kind of.
Hmm
So
hmm
you described it as a song about time, tenderness, and the quiet courage to know when to hold on and when to let the season change. I
hmm
wanted to know when you look at that song, like, does it feel more like a reflection of something that you've already lived through, or something, or the mindset that you think that's like how love is now?
Mm. Well, I kind of felt in a way it's like, how time really goes really quickly,
Mhm.
especially if like you're living such a busy life and just like the seasons that's changing. And I feel like as humans, like our feelings can change too, very drastically. And I wanted to just let anyone who was feeling kind of negative about that
Yeah.
I want to let them know it's like it's okay. Like it's okay to change, you know?
Yeah.
Okay to let go at times. And there's certain things that you may want to hold on and there's certain things that you should be able to let go. And it's just I wanted to write a song like that where just, it's time of the holidays. I wrote this song during the winter time, coming close to Christmas, and
Yeah.
you don't want to feel down or on
No.
yourself in Christmas time. So in a way, I kind of wanted to, maybe I wanted to say it to myself, honestly. Maybe I wanted to say these words to myself and make myself feel better. So, but I think it's for everybody, and just to feel the warmth. I've been here for 6 years now, and almost 7 years now, actually.
Whoa.
And living here alone, it's kind of like I have friends that are like family, but I don't have family here. My
Yeah.
family's out back in Canada, so Christmas time is always the time of the year where I kind of feel the most lonely and
Hmm.
like I miss my family. And um I kind of thought, oh, there's people probably like me somewhere in the world. Maybe in a way, this song can make them feel a little bit of warmth, you know, and to get through something that like a hardship that they're going through. And yeah, that's how the song came to be. So it's very different from the album. Like the album is very deep and very there's so much in there, but then this song is more like it's all good. It's Christmas time. Let's just
Yeah.
feel the love, feel the warmth, and just kind of ease a little bit. And yeah, so that's what Seasons is.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that song and kind of like I could relate to because I just moved to the UK like 3 weeks ago.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, so it's like it was kind of I guess a reflection to me that like it's okay to like change things
Mm.
and
By
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
Fine.
huge like yeah, that's a huge like step in your life. Like, you must be very excited.
Yeah, I am. But kind of reflecting on all of your albums from Blanc, which explored memory, and then Dopamine was endorphin highs, and now Duality and Null. If you
Hmm.
could go back and play one of your songs to your past self in Canada, which one would it be and why?
Whoo, like the version of me that hasn't
Like,
released any of these songs.
yeah, so you haven't released any of these songs and you go back and play one of them to past Junie. What do you think that like which song would it be and what do you think they would understand about the song?
Wow. That is an amazing question, but it's such
Sorry
a
for
hard
talking.
question at the same
Yeah.
time. No, no, no. I mean, but I think it would. Wow, that's really tough because a side of me wants the like that the Canada Junie
Hmm.
to know what you're capable of,
Right.
but in a way, I don't want to scare him. You know what
True.
I mean? Like, I don't want to give him such a drastic like piece of music that would scare him away.
Hmm.
So I would rather like ease him in. So maybe something not towards null, but more towards blanc.
Okay.
Because that was a very big step for me too, like creating for a studio album, like telling a story like that.
Yeah.
It's a huge experience for me, and that itself is probably very overwhelming for the kid Junie that lived in Canada that didn't know anything. So probably, yeah, I'd say "Not About You" is one of the most proudest songs that I've ever written, and I probably let him hear that and kind of like maybe ease him in, and if he likes it, and kind of like go towards the more present day music. And so yeah, that's
Okay.
probably what I choose. Yeah,
That's a
great
strong song.
question.
So good. Oh, thank you so much. It's kind of like, yeah, it was like one of my favorite questions. I was like, I want to ask you
Oh,
that.
yeah, awesome. Thank you.
And you are preparing for your third tour in North America
Mm,
next week, literally in Montreal.
crazy. And I can't believe it's my third tour already. Like, how blessed is that? Like, it's amazing. And to come back for the third time, and also we're performing at a completely different venue, and this venue is historically like I love this venue so much, and I just as a kid from Vancouver, I would go to this venue to watch like my heroes, you know what I mean? And I'm able to perform the same stage and, hopefully inspire people, like, kids and like who want to make music and also my fans. And it's such a, it's very, I'm very grateful for it. And so excited also to come back home and also like just my home country, not only Vancouver, but Toronto, Montreal. I love those cities and they give me so much love. And coming back with this whole body of work, this album, and this whole set list that we've created and we put a lot of thought and effort into, I just can't wait. I just can't
It's
wait.
gonna be so good.
Thank you.
I'm missing it. Unfortunately, it's my first tour of yours that I'm missing.
Oh man.
I will be there in spirit.
Hopefully, if you're staying in the UK for a long time, hopefully we'll be able to go back to Europe soon.
Yes, please come back to London. But I was gonna ask you though, from the first two tours that you did, has performing
Mhm.
any of your songs kind of changed the way that you connect to them now than
Oh yeah,
versus like the studio?
for sure, for sure. Like songs that like when I'm writing in the studio, like I've written in the studio. I love this song so much. And then I would love the song because of the certain like aspect of the song where it's like, oh, put these lyrics into it and it's so like minimal. It's got this like instrument that really goes well with the melody I've written. Like that's the beauty of the studio version of the song.
Yeah,
When you perform it, it's like you can sometimes you like songs like Figure Eight, I mean, like
I love that song.
it really hits differently on stage when you see certain fans like get teary-eyed or they're singing along or they just kind of like they really show that they love this song so much. It's such a different it's different it's both are so beautiful, but it's a very different way of like really feeling the song itself. So yeah, these tours help me realize that wow, like it's not only the studio that I should be making music for, I should be for the stage too.
Yeah,
And I try to think about that now as a songwriter, not for myself, not only for myself, but for just songs in general. Like I kind of think of that more as a performative way. Like, oh, how would it sound on stage? Like I kind of ask myself that now,
yeah,
and it's helped me be more diverse in the selections that I make
for sure.
like in terms of the arrangement and stuff like that. So it's so much fun. It's I'm always learning, and we also switched up the a lot of the set list. Like we try to kind of show them a different version of the song that they've never heard yet. Like
Ooh, okay.
you know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
if they really like the song on the album version, and well the version that you'll hear live might be a little different, and maybe that could give them another like inspiration to listen to other
yeah.
songs as well, and just those kind of little things that we learned along the way and incorporating into the set list, and we're super proud of it.
Cool. That's so exciting. And yeah, I remember when I listened to Dopamine, like, and then seeing the tour live,
Mm.
it was crazy. Like, it was so fun to see you dancing because I didn't expect you to dance on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's just there's things that
so cool.
you're on stage and you get so much love and you just do things and people like even the Get Real hosts are like, "Oh, you can dance? Like, why don't you dance?" I'm like, "No, I can't dance. It's just something in me just happens when I'm on stage, but I can't do it like on the spot like you guys."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, it was great though. And everyone was like, Junie dances? And like, it just threw off everyone, but in like a great way.
Thank
So
you.
I
Thank
think you
you.
should channel that more.
I'll try my best, yeah.
Um, honestly, this is the last question, but I just kind of wanted to know, is there anything that you want to tease for the upcoming year to the fans?
Mm. Oh,
Generic
well,
question, but
it's been very, I mean, 2026 has been very, very busy for me so far. Not only just the tour prep, but like just kind of there's a lot of music that I've been working on, and yeah, like I just released an album like half a year ago. Like, are you kidding me? But then this just doesn't stop, like I think I want to do this forever and until I really want to say, oh, I'm done with music, but I don't think that will ever happen. And it's just this is just who I am, and there's things to be looking forward to. Hopefully you're excited for, and obviously I'll be making a big comeback this year. And hopefully these tours will go well and safe and sound for me able to come back to Korea and show you this new version of myself that I haven't showed yet. Yeah.
Another version.
Another version.
Yeah, like
It's always changing, you know.
yeah. Hopefully a tour goes well and take care of like your voice and everything as well too.
Um, Thank you. Appreciate it. You were so sweet today,
Oh,
Vanessa.
thank
So good to
you.
meet you.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully we'll be able to see each other and
I know.
when I'll perform in London, maybe in the
Yeah,
future. So
hopefully. Thank you so much, Junie. Good luck on tour and thank you for doing
thank
this
you.
interview again.
Good luck in the UK. Have fun.
Thank
Be safe.
you. Bye. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Thank you.
Give me all your energy, I'ma give you all of me. Might as well just be in love. Make you be a part of me. 너의 몸에 날 이미 nothing more.